It's that lighting.
What's up, guys?
What's up, everybody? What it do?
Cheers.
You're on Island Block Radio, powered by Dash.
What's up, everybody? We're back at the ParBar.
Yo.
You're on Island Block Radio, powered by Dash. You a little late there, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Mr. Rich D. Joining me, as always, Mr. Vince T.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Your doctor himself, Dr. Twisted.
What up?
And the next substitute coming off the bench again.
Yes.
How's
Your
it, everybody?
bartender, who hasn't been here in
Bartender.
ages.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Voice gets deep, son.
Yeah.
They're dropping like flies, man. The
Yeah.
fourth man's dropping like flies.
That's it, buddy.
But I must say, shout out to Don Bloss and hope he has a speedy recovery.
yeah.
Or,
yeah.
Why you gotta say it like that?
What? I
No.
do.
Hey, you know what? Happy anniversary to him.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And
Well,
happy,
happy
I mean,
anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Anniversary.
He's on a medical leave, so at least he has a doctor's note.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen it.
He's he's the only one that had a doctor's note.
Tell him to
Ever.
send a picture.
Yeah, I know.
Send a picture.
Prove it.
He's
Or
a
did
good
it happen?
Prove it.
He's a good employee.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we're back here at the ParBar. We took yesterday off, family day, kind of recouped from our Islander style Friday last Friday night. It was
Yes.
awesome at L. Smith here in San Diego.
I'm still hydrating from that night.
Are you? I'm still drinking from that night. But yeah, it was a great turnout. The weekend was packed with a bunch of things going on. Friday was our event, which we'll talk about after the break.
Yes.
Yo.
Saturday I went to Shaka Fest. I'll talk about that after our break. Sunday was, man, much needed rest. And I had T-ball on Saturday as well, and we had dance practice
Ooh.
as well.
Woo.
Yeah, it was a busy day, man. It was a busy day. Yeah,
I envy you.
yeah. You envy me?
Well, I mean, I couldn't do all that. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, as long
why.
as it's time well spent. So we went to practice. Right at
Oh, yeah.
practice, went to T-ball. After T-ball, went to Shaka Fest. Came home and we just called it a day. But we didn't get home till like 5, maybe 6.
but you started super early. I'm assuming.
Yeah, like around 8 o'clock. Get up, made breakfast, or actually 7. Woke up, made breakfast, like that.
Nice.
But I must say, T-ball.
Showed up at practice at 10:30. I know.
Huh? Who, me?
Yeah.
You mean?
Yeah.
You were late. But T-ball, man, it's getting a lot more exciting as the boys are getting better at hitting. We're trying to pitch to them now, and so now that they're done with the tee Saturday because it was getting hot at noon, we wanted to put the tee back up so they can make the innings go by real fast. And
You want the pitch?
dude, they were cranking the hell out of that ball. Just all the boys were pretty much just hitting off the tee so fast. But it's fun to watch them improve, and then they're challenging each other. And
Dude, it's funny watching. Napa was getting pissed because I kept telling him that Keppa hit one further than him.
oh yeah,
Oh, he was getting so mad. No, he didn't. I hit farther than him. Keppa can't hit the ball.
Competitive spirit.
Yeah.
Competitive spirit.
yeah. It's but it's fun, man. I must say, I'm really glad that I'm coaching this year. So, but yeah, man, that was I think my weekend in a nutshell. Sunday. I'm trying to think what we did Sunday, man. But that was just yesterday, and I really can't think of anything.
Probably nothing.
No, nothing.
Probably just recoup.
Yeah, I think we just stayed home for the most part. We did something, but
I watched some
watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
And you know what? Okay, so this is like a guilty pleasure, and I shouldn't even say this out loud, but I'm going to anyway.
Let me make
So-
sure we're recording.
Yeah, we were watching TLC, 90 Day Fiance. I must say, man, that's one of my favorite shows, man, right now to watch. It's
My wife
hilarious.
watches that show.
Yeah, it's hilarious, man. The people on there are crazy.
Was
They're
it one of
crazy.
those fake reality shows?
I don't know if it's fake. I know these people if they're fake people, I mean, they're really good at
actors.
they're good at acting at weird like
what I'm saying
weirdos.
is it one of those like what is it, Love and Hip Hop or
I think this one might be
There's that
might be
other
more
show
real.
too where they're
Yeah,
like
because
a
I
parent
feel like a
swap.
lot of them are like ordered fiancés or like
Yeah,
or like meet online fiancés.
oh okay.
I think it's low key trafficking. I'm just saying. You
It
never
goes
know.
back to last week's episode. One of the topics.
But it's good. All I'm saying is it's funny, and I enjoy watching it. Well, it's one of those things like
What is it called?
I like drama. I don't know.
90 Day
Nine-
I like that
90
kind of
Day
drama.
Fiancé.
Like, it's not in my life, but it's in someone else's life. So it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, you guys, it's T. You looking at?
No, I'm happy because I'm all digital right now. So I'm looking at the mixer on the iPad. So
Gotcha.
you know,
Okay.
trying-
Moving up.
Well, go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
a little bit.
Sound man porn right there. The mixer on your iPad.
Yeah, shut up, Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah, Friday. I mean, like you said, we'll talk about our event after the break. Saturday, just been really doing stuff for my wife because it's her birthday tomorrow. So we're just
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of doing the weekend
Happy birthday.
thing. Yeah.
Your mom's birthday?
No, my wife's birthday.
Oh.
Monty's birthday. Yeah. Yeah, just doing that. We did some stuff on Saturday, Sunday. Actually helped out with her with the halal, getting them ready for May 4th, halal Leia.
Yes.
This coming
Okay.
Saturday. They look good. They look good. Yeah.
Wait, so you're at the practice too?
Just for this past one because I was doing the rehearsal for the band. So yeah, hooking the mics up and
There you go.
doing my part.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Spent the rest of the day. She watches Game of Thrones, so I mean, she was all screaming. I was like, I don't know what the heck's going on.
Keep it down over there, woman.
No, I didn't say that because we're at my mother-in-law's house. So. No, but all of them watch it, and I don't really know what's going on. It was cool though because there was a lot of fighting, I guess,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, they were all into it, but I couldn't just because I didn't know the story.
Fightings and dragons and shit. And
A lot of stabbing and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was like a damn movie.
Those are the
Yeah.
kind of shows I
Right?
like.
You watch Game of Thrones?
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
I got HBO right now.
Fire
Why?
stick,
Why?
baby.
He looking
Fire
at me.
stick.
He looking at me like here's the password. Nah, hook you up.
No, I'd come to Rich's house and watch it.
Oh yeah. You been watching from season 1?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you're just left out right now, man. You got to get with it, dude. I'm serious. Like when it's all over with, just kind of
Hell no.
sit down and
I'm gonna be with that 1% that don't watch it.
no, you won't. No, you won't.
I know.
That show's sad.
I just don't have time. I really don't have time to invest like that much time in the TV.
Right.
I just don't have it. I wish I did, but I don't. So
Just one day out of your week. Just watch one episode.
no, bro.
Take you forever.
Mark.
Just prepping for Friday, man. Friday's festivities that we did. Saturday, same thing. Went to practice. Went to watch the boys play t-ball, and then went home and crashed out because I worked Saturday night, and then got home from work Sunday, and went to the San Diego Safari Park, Wild Animal Park, with family.
Mm.
And that was cool. Hadn't been there for 20 years, 21 years.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been that long. It's been that long.
I've never
dude.
been there, so
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I
James was like, you haven't been there since I was born.
Oh yeah, because
For real.
young bartender turns 21 here pretty soon, baby.
Yeah, when is that?
like about 2 weeks. On the 11th.
May 11th, huh?
Does your voice get deeper when it goes to the
Yeah.
11th? 20
When
21
I turn
years
21,
old.
my voice will be 21.
I'm excited for you, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Well, I'm more excited for us than you, but
Good times are.
Bartender, what
sensible.
you do all weekend? I saw you Friday.
So practice in the morning, Saturday. And then after that, went home, rested a little, and then got ready. Went to Mauricio Fiesta at the Guam Club.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. You had vendors out there. One of the dance groups performed, and then the food was good.
Was it packed?
Yeah.
Nice.
Maurice was always packed, right?
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
been
one
in a
of the
while.
bigger
No.
ones.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, some bomb octopus kelaguen. They had poke, and then I just ate that and mandioca.
The hell's Mendioca?
Tapioca with the coconut
Is
cream.
that made by like Mendiola?
No, that's just how Chamorro
That would be
say
solid though if
tapioca.
they made it the Mendiola Mendioca. Bro, you're not down.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think think our weekends were pretty
Pretty similar, and I
booked
think
for
we're
that.
gonna
I
get
just
into
chilled
that.
too.
right.
But yeah,
Yeah, we'll go. So anyway, before we go on to our next subjects, we're gonna jump into a quick musical breakdown.
Yep. And this week, brand new music, another Island Block exclusive. We have our brother IA, if that's I'm pronouncing it right,
I think so.
featuring Leia Love.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean,
San Diego or
yeah.
Oceanside, I say native.
I'm pretty sure she's from Oceanside.
Yes.
It is called Zubland. And I believe it's. I want to say it's about Hawaii. I'm not too sure. I listened to the song like a few times.
Yeah, we just recently
today.
we got it today.
Yeah, and they said play it, so we're gonna blast it for you guys.
Check it out.
Dope tune, more on the hip hop R&B ish side.
Okay.
But yeah, dope nonetheless. All right, so here it is. IA featuring Leia Love, Zubland.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. A, cruising down the west side highway, doing what I wanna do my way. Switching 2 lanes, no hands screaming out 808 all day. Ain't no place like this. I'm talking way out west. Catch a vibe like this. Feel the beat like Will. We gon' ride like this. Catch a sunset, homie, every day like this. You know how we ride out. Started from the mud, mama, look where we at now. Hands go, but you know how I go down. Easy when you come through, boy, you gotta slow down. We bout to make it known now. One time for the hometown. You know where I'm talking about. Heads high when you come around.
I know a place. You ain't gotta worry about anything. You know I got us over everything. Can't take that from me. No, I'll take you there. Yeah. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go.
The sun rises on the east, but you know where it sets, and you know where I'm from, so you know how I get when it comes to the city that I rep. The 50 if you talking about the state that I flex, I'm talking about the place that I rest, the place on the map to the left. Welcome to the west, yeah, bring it back. The sun rises on the east, but you know where it sets, and you know where I'm from, so you know how I get when it comes to the city that I rep. The 50 if you talking about the state that I flex, I'm talking about the place that I rest, the place on the map to the left. Welcome to the west, yeah.
I know a place. You ain't gotta worry about anything. You know I got us over everything. Can't take that from me. No, I'll take you there. Yeah. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I know a place we can go. I know a place we can go. So baby, let me take you there. So baby, let me take you there. I know a place we can go. I know a place we can go. So baby, let me take you there. Baby, let me take you there. I know a place. You ain't gotta worry about anything. You know I got us over everything. Can't take that from me. No, I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go. I'll take you there. Let me know if you wanna go.
It's IA, my girl Leia Love. You know how we do. From the HI, the 808, to Cali. It's all west side though. And we out.
All right, we're back. That's new music from IA featuring Leia Love called
Yeah.
Zubland. That song is
I like
dope,
that.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
a good vibe.
Bro, that's summertime ready right there.
Yeah.
That's definitely summertime ready. Like if you're cruising like on the beach or
Yep.
whatnot,
Windows
Yeah.
just
down.
bumping some music.
Oh yeah.
Windows, down,
Windows down.
Javen. Is that how you do it, bro?
Windows down.
Hair in the
down.
wind, Javen.
Salt in the hair.
Sit in the passenger seat.
Yes.
Damn, bro. Why you gotta do him like that?
Hey, sometimes you gotta be honest with yourself.
Window
Uh.
window slid open on the bus.
Bus driver says, "Put it back up."
Your hair got stuck.
Come on, Daryl. But yeah, that's a dope jam. So that's a exclusive that's coming out. Just came out today, actually.
Really?
And they or this is Monday, but yeah, sorry, my bad.
Okay.
But you're listening to it Thursday, so
Yeah.
not bad.
It's still in
You
rotation.
still might be late, but you know, whatever.
Hey, but if you are, you catch the song on the morning ride from 6 to 10 a.m.
Right.
Every Monday through Friday.
Nice. But this segment is brought to you by Gwen's Gourmet Food Truck,
Ooh.
who was there on Friday, the ParBar's Island Style Friday at L Smith this past Friday. Man, that was a dope event.
Yeah, it was.
So the
was.
venue's really dope. The venue's nice. I mean,
Huge.
it's here in
Huge
San
venue,
Diego.
too.
So if you're listening to this anywhere else, if you do come down to San Diego, make sure you check out that venue.
A.L. Smith Brewery.
Yep. And it was a good event. A lot of good turnout. A good turnout. The food truck sold out,
Which is good.
which is good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. That's a lot of
Yeah.
food.
Yep.
So the food truck sold out. I didn't even get to eat any by the time I got out there.
Dude, I had half of a deep fried Kelwin wrap.
Uh-huh.
Just half. And just that little half that I had, man, that thing was so good. And then I had to give up the other half because it was time to get up on the stage. But
I would hate the whole damn thing.
dude, I was
On
trying, but
stage.
it
On
was,
stage.
but it was oily, and I didn't want to get that all over my drums too because it was all over my hands.
It's good for the drums heads.
It's good for your forehead.
But yeah, man. And then the musicians, Kana was out there, Kana Day.
Oh, yeah.
we met
Shout out
her
to
at,
her.
Yeah, we met her at CCF.
Yeah.
She went up there and performed with some of the guys. We went up there. Yeah, it was cool to see a lot of people up there.
Yeah, you
Shout
know
out-
that the crowd actually really responded well to her too. They liked her, and that was one of the things I walked around during one of the breaks and asking,
Uh-huh.
and they loved it. Oh, she's beautiful. She's got a beautiful voice, and yeah, they're looking forward to hearing from her. And her
When
again.
you next to a bunch of ugly dudes, I
Well,
mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
You shine.
yeah, it's an optical illusion. You know what I'm saying? So,
Focus.
Damn, that's
Now
messed
me.
up, bro.
Connor's just like right to your ass.
it's all good. But yeah, she did great. Man, it was fun. And we have another one next month where it's in the works right now. So we're trying to get the dates and everything locked in. Yeah, I'm excited to have another event. But yeah, man, if you guys get a chance, what do you guys like the most out of the whole thing?
Seeing everybody there.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that
We took
vibe,
up
dude.
like I think a third of the thing.
Yeah.
If not more, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think we took up a lot of
Half?
space in there. And there were people there beforehand, but I
Mhm.
think as soon as they saw us like setting up like the stage and like musicians started coming out, I think
They hung
that
out.
just caused them to stay even longer.
Yep.
Right.
And I think we just got to be in our normal selves, just going out talking to new people and
Our element.
yeah,
Yep.
and drinking beer obviously. It was good, man.
The vibe was good.
Perfect,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
So some of the comments that I got while we were out there was, this is something that the San Diego community needed. We haven't had it in
Oh,
a long
yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Another one was we haven't had this kind of vibe since Seaus.
That's the goal, man.
Yeah, and so that for me that's the ultimate goal as well. The Seaus vibe was really cool. I mean, and it was a Wednesday, bro. Like the island people were out there on a Wednesday, like partying it up, hanging out. Just you don't need the big concert. You just want the environment to hang out with each other.
Yeah.
In that option, you know what I mean? Because other than that, I mean, it's you coming over to someone's house. Maybe they invite you to the barbecue. Maybe they don't invite you to the barbecue.
You just show up.
Yeah.
All right, Javen.
Well, that's your dad that just shows up. But he's welcome anywhere because he's perfect barbecue height. He can cook at anyone's house. It's standardized for him.
Tara's over here getting upset.
But yeah, man. Ultimately, I thought it was a great event. So some of the topics for today. There's a new documentary coming out. I think it's coming out on May 6th. It's called Out of State. It's a Hawaii documentary. I think it was at the film festival, a couple of them, but it's a bunch of what it is. I believe what's about is a bunch of guys who are out here, islanders, Pacific Islanders, here in the States, in prison, and they end up learning about their culture in prison, and they start doing dances. They learn about the kahikos and stuff like that. Right now, I only see Hawaiians. Which I'm pretty sure so it's probably all based around Hawaii, kahikos and stuff like that. Especially for Hawaii documentary, it only makes sense, right? But yeah. So to me, I thought it was awesome because some of the stuff you see in the trailer, he's like, you leave home and you kind of get lost and you think that you're doing something better for yourself because you're leaving, the homeland. And the guy's like, and it's just not like that. Especially I think for our community, we're really tight knit. So when you don't have that sense of island community around you, you kind of
lose your identity.
Yeah, you kind of like lose yourself.
Feels
you're
weird,
going, You're going out of your home to find something better for yourself, but you're leaving that other part of yourself behind.
You think that goes in stages though?
Which part?
Like leaving and thinking that you're gonna do something better.
Yeah, to me, I think that's almost any young individual. Maybe not, and maybe more so for men. Maybe like they feel like they need to, travel to, or at least get out of the shadow of their families.
So stand on their own too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stand on their own too, right?
Right, and it might go for women as well. A lot of women travel for college and school and careers. And some don't go home. But I feel like for men, it might be a little bit harder because that's kind of who we are. You know what I mean? Like we're very based around our family and what we can provide to help with our family and what we can do for our family. So when you're not doing that no more, you're out there and kind of like traveling the world by yourself, and you can't provide for anybody but yourself. You know what I mean? Then you kind of make this community that you want, and maybe it doesn't form the way you want it to, and then you maybe get caught up in another bad community. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't never left San Diego, and I don't really plan to. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of going with my family, but now I have my own family too, so I can take my family and we can be our own little community. But I definitely would look for the island community wherever I would be going.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we know where that's at. I
Wanna
mean,
be
along the
comfortable.
coast.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, let's say I moved to Texas.
Oh,
Or
you're
not
even
Texas.
there.
Let's say Oklahoma. I would look for where the island community is in Oklahoma. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Military.
yeah, like
Find that area.
where's all the Chamorros or the Islanders, the Hawaiians guys hanging out at? Where can I go? And then
Hey
Don't
guys,
find any.
I'm
You're gonna have
coming.
to hang out with the Koreans.
you know what I mean? Like,
Kimchi, son.
I'm gonna find someone that has commonality with me. So I ain't eating mashed potatoes at every meal with everybody.
You like kimchi? I like kimchi. You eat daigo? I eat daigo.
But I think that's for me it's a good documentary that I'm gonna watch. I believe it releases on PBS on May 6th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's coming up.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, so I want to check that out.
What's it called again?
Out of State.
Out of state.
Yeah, so I think it's won. I don't know if it won any awards, but I just saw it randomly on. I think it was Hawaiian and Polynesian Culture Facebook page, and so I'll be checking that out. Another topic, we had Shaka Fest this past weekend down here in San Diego, which is like all the canoe clubs and stuff like that out there paddling.
I didn't even know that was this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain. Is that what it is? Is
Yeah.
more so the canoe clubs?
Yeah, it's just the canoe, the outriggers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're out there and they do their own little thing. They have vendors and they have food. It's not nowhere near as big as any other of the dance festivals, but they have their own and it's cool. I mean, it's nice. Parking's super easy. Once again, it's in the same place as the whole Aulea. Just like I said, it's on a smaller scale. So we went out there and we spent some time. Hiva Katoa danced. They did awesome. I think there was another group, but I wasn't sure who the opener was.
Nice.
But they did good, man. They always do good. But it was cool. We just spent the day out there, played some t-ball or more baseball after t-ball, with the boys, and that's a cool event, and to see all the people out there doing outriggers is kind of cool to watch the racing. Have you guys ever been?
I've never been to Shaka Fest.
To the festival or
think
like like canoeing or rowing? Or
Yeah,
something?
rowing.
No, I've never been, but it's probably because I can't hang.
Yeah. Because they
Yeah.
race out there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've been there like one time.
One time.
Yeah.
So
I would though.
What?
I would try.
I think I tried it with Dominic back in like college at times, and yeah, dude, I was because they go out there now where you get like 7 a.m. and I'm like 20, 21, you know,
Still drunk at 7 a.m.
yeah, I'm just
Or
going
still
to
drinking at 7
yeah,
a.m.
I'm just barely going to sleep at 5. I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna make it, buddy. But yeah. So and I mean, for the guys I do know that do it, I mean, they're in great shape. Even the women are in great shape. You know,
Mhm.
it just takes a lot. It's a full body workout.
Yep.
But in that place, so this weekend as well is Holaulea.
Mm-hmm.
This Saturday. Give us a little bit more insight on the time frames of
Oh man, I wish I knew.
you don't know?
No,
You just know what time your your wife's performing and
I believe. Well, I believe the opening ceremony is at 10.
oh, okay.
So they do. I believe like the Hawaiian rituals. They open up with prayer. I'm pretty sure, and maybe a procession. Yeah, and then I just know they you know it's crazy. They have this one girl. Every year she sings. I don't know if she's Hawaiian or if she's Haole, but she could sing, yo. Like she does like the yodeling, I guess.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah. And she's good, dude.
Like wait,
Wait, like
Like
a
the
Oli?
Hawaiian, like the Hawaiian yodel.
Yeah.
Like a
If
Oli?
that's the
oh, the
proper word.
Oli.
Oli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, it's
You guys come at me. This is Vince T, son. I don't give a shit. My wife's the one. Whatever.
I was like, oh, she can yodel? You mean like the Hawaiian yodel song? Like
Nah, but you know what
He's
I
like,
mean.
no, you know that Olay thing.
Man, all right, whatever. You guys are dicks. Trash me. No, but she's. I just know that she's really good, and I look forward to seeing her every year that I go. No, I'm serious, man, because it's her and like a guitar player and she plays the piano while she sings.
Oh, so it's
oh, really?
Yeah, it's very traditional, and she has like her own album and stuff like that.
You don't know her name though?
No, I don't know. I never get her name because I always come late.
Mm.
Well, if anybody out there listening knows who he's talking about, and you know her name, please let us know.
No, well, if you guys go out there, you'll see yourself, or I'll grab the CD for us.
I'll be out there, yeah. We're gonna be there late on Saturday.
No worries.
But Sunday should be a good day.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make it
it's 2 days.
because I have to work Saturday.
Huh?
It's a 2-day event.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was always like one.
No, it's 2 days.
Just not paying
Oh.
attention, Javen.
Yeah.
Maybe I only go one day.
Yeah.
Oh, May 5. We might have another
Uh,
holiday to celebrate.
What, May 5th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is party.
Just saying.
That's a party.
Cinco de Drinko.
But let's see. What else we have?
Just the white man's
Big-
exploitation.
Did I offend you, Mark?
What's
Did I offend you,
I ain't
Mark?
offended. You offend yourself, Vincent.
What is oh, you know, I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna be like, you know, I was like, cause before he was like, oh, it's Cesar Chavez Day,
Oh, yeah.
and then Cinco de Mayo, and then people ask me, so what is Cinco de Mayo? I'm like, it's when the Mexicans were freed from slavery,
Oh shit, dude.
and they're like, what? And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just a day we drink. That's all I
it's
know.
just happy hour all day, son.
Yeah,
That's
I
what we do.
don't really know. Mark, do you know?
They don't even celebrate that down in Mexico, dude.
That's what I heard.
No, I'm sure they
Yeah,
don't.
they
They
don't.
don't
like
sell
an
the-
independence
It's not their true
day,
independence.
something like
It was
that.
like
But it's not
another-
like the legit.
It was another
True.
battle, right, or
Battle
something
of
like that.
Puebla. Yeah.
Their
Yeah, see?
independence is like in September or something.
It's
Yep.
basically like when they declared themselves to be independent, but then they went to war and against the French. That's what it's all about. But
Yeah.
yeah, their actual Independence Day isn't until September or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, they don't
Really?
celebrate that. They don't.
Yeah,
Irish
no.
don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day. You know, just a reason to drink.
That's all it is.
On the other hand, big shout out to Lima McFarlane.
Oh
I
yes.
was gonna say something about that. Woo!
Yeah. And still, your
On beef.
yeah,
champion.
your Bellator champ. Man, that was a mean elbow, bro. Oof.
All I saw was the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, you can't really say much. I mean, that was just oof.
Red face.
Like
Yeah.
a tire with a blowout. It's just bad, dude.
like one of those things you see on like WWE where someone gets hit with a chair house and they're
Oh,
just
the,
like,
the fake blood.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's real blood. They just cut themselves, right?
Some shit you see on Faces of Death.
I don't know. That was really bad though. Feel
Yeah,
bad
they used
for-
to carry razor blades in their mouth to
Yeah.
do that to themselves. Yeah. Slice
Oh,
themselves
dang.
up
Yeah.
and get blood. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
it's
awkward.
crazy.
Yeah, stop watching wrestling, Javen.
Man, yeah. Thinking about it, man, it was a busy old weekend.
Yeah, a lot of stuff went on.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going
went
on. What else happened this weekend? Anything else you guys got?
Not anything on a positive note.
Yeah. We'll jump on that in the next
Yeah,
segment,
that's-
but Yeah, I mean, now I'm just thinking about like, damn man, there's a lot of things that went down for the island community this weekend.
That's good, man.
Even that Spawn Breezy had the Island Block
that's right.
series concert series was Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was up in
Man.
Anaheim. I heard. I actually didn't hear any reviews from when he did his show here. I didn't know anybody that went.
I I saw, was that Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw him doing the Nahana Nui a Maui with Kaleo and Alani, Siasi Ve Mao. He was up there doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was out there. I saw what someone posted on Instagram, so that was kind of cool. That's kind of cool, man. I like seeing Spawn Breezy like get back into like cults and roots and culture and stuff like that. Anybody, of our community.
Yeah.
So that was that. That was kind of
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like seeing that.
I kind of totally forgot about it because I was even off Friday. I could have went, but didn't think about it. Let's see. What else happened? Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
That's a good wrap. That's a good amount of stuff to do over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna jump back to some music real quick. Quick break. Jump back in here. If you're on our Facebook Live, if you're getting cut off or thrown off, let us know because the numbers keep dropping, and I think some other people are getting cut off randomly too.
Yeah, I keep having to just repost and reshare over
Yeah.
and over again.
So if you are, let us know so we can try to figure out what's going on. Other than that, we'll get to this music real quick. Vince T.
All right, shoot.
We should smoke.
Herbivore, I be smoking nature's cure. I can't get enough, feeding up my lungs with the herbivore. You call me the herbivore, fire for make them crystal work. I just fell in love, digging up the green bird from the herbivore. I want someone with a deep lung. I want someone with a green thumb. I want someone with a wiggle in his tongue. He said, roll it in a blood. He said, pull it in a bone. And if you love me, let your love burn strong. And if you love me all night long. And if you love me, let your love burn slow. If you don't love the ganja festival alone. Herbivore, I've been smoking nature's cure. I can't get enough, feeding up my lungs with the herbivore. You call me the herbivore, fire for make them crystal work. I just fell in love, digging up the green bird from the herbivore. I want someone with a deep lung. I want someone with a green thumb. I want someone with a wiggle in it. He said, roll it in a gun. He said, put it in a bone. And if you love me, let your love burn strong. And if you love me all night long. And if you love me, let your love burn slow. Let your love burn slow.
All right, we back. That was Leilani Wolfgram,
Yep.
Herbivore.
Herbivore. One of my
Uh,
favorite songs.
Yeah, it's one of my, and that's one of our older ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely, that's one of my like jams. Well, I like all her jams. But it's on the happy side, I should say,
Yes.
happier side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Thinking
mean,
back, yeah, her music isn't
It's a little dark.
the typical.
a little
island
dark,
reggae. I like
a
it.
little dark side.
It's good. It's good for those.
But this segment is brought to you by, let's go with Island Block Concert Series.
Yeah, let's go with that. Rich. Thanks for throwing me the bone.
Yeah,
Son.
no problem.
Woo!
But,
Island Block Concert Series. As we said before, Spawn Breezy has just passed. And I heard he rocked the show. But the next one coming up, May 17th, Maoli at the House of Blues in Anaheim, along with a couple other acts, I believe. But Maoli is headlining. If you need tickets for that, please hit up Joe Sav on Instagram.
Dude, that'd be a good road trip.
What's that?
The Molly one.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Ooh, You guys want to go?
ParBar
When is
road
it?
trip.
Go. When is it?
17th.
May 17th. It's Friday.
May 17th. Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. But don't be saying
Yeah,
it down.
we be
Hold
saying
on.
shit. We don't.
No,
really
yeah,
be
because
doing.
I'll be showing up and y'all
Whoa, whoa.
motherfuckers don't be coming.
Well, because
I go to all the shit. I'm
first
like,
of all,
Vince,
I never
I'm
said
like,
I
who's
was
all going? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of busy, so I'll go make it.
Well, you don't let anybody know till like an hour before you're going.
What do you mean? You crazy.
Nah,
What was the last concert you guys
Out of
went
your
to?
damn mind, huh?
last concert like we went to.
Yeah.
Friday.
No, that doesn't count.
Friday, I went to a concert. L.
I
Smith.
was there. I was there.
Yeah, I
And
told you
I
I'd
said
be
I
there.
was
I was
gonna
there.
be there
Oh, the last one we went to was
because everybody else went to that.
The Green?
Was it the Green?
Common Kings.
Common Kings. That's
Common
right.
Kings,
Yeah.
right here in North Park.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
See, I didn't tell you guys I was gonna go.
Yeah, but
But-
you probably needed a ride.
No.
So
The bus stop running.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I missed
All
my
right.
Uber.
So, what?
you missed your Uber.
No. I wasn't gonna go.
All right.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know, Jaden.
Topic. You want to drop this one in?
Sure. Recently here in San Diego, there was another mass shooting in Poway at the synagogue, and I don't want to really jump in too much of the details because I'm sure we've all seen the story in the headlines and everything like that. But it kind of comes to my brain. It's like, man, we can't even go to people that do go to houses of worship. Like, it kind of like in the back of your head, it's like, damn, do I have to like look over my shoulder?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That thought that you have to like just be mindful. Like, damn, is somebody gonna come in here and blow the place up, or you know,
Right.
or do something crazy where you know you're trying to connect with whatever you believe in. Because it's not just Christianity; it's a whole bunch of religions that
Yep.
the same act has happened, right?
Right.
And so it's like, man, like, you know, without going into too much of the details of that, it's like, can you go anywhere safe? Like, you would think that would be one of the places you would go to and not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And so, like, my thing is, like, you guys think they should be putting in some kind of security or I don't want to say metal detectors, but some way to prevent this from happening again? Is
I
there a
don't know.
way? Because then at that point, it doesn't feel like the same.
Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a safe place.
Yeah,
But
it's supposed to be your safe haven.
you know what though? It's look at the blacks here in the United States.
I'm sorry.
The blacks here in the United
Okay.
States, down in the South.
Okay.
You know, back in the days when the Klan was making their presence known and all that, you know, they had their churches, and the Klan was going through and torching them, shooting them up, and they did that to them for years. So, you know, and those people still kept their faith. Regardless, they still found somewhere to do their worship, and they kept their faith. And then I'm sure that they lived with that fear going to church that the Klan was going to come after them, and Klan was going to burn their church. You know what I mean? So it's not something that's new to this country. It's been going on
That's
for a
true.
while. It's just we're hearing about it a lot more now, I think,
Well,
because
it's-
they've been so close together now.
Right.
You know, the frequency of them is so much closer.
I'm not saying those people should alter their
No, 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 by
spirituality
no means.
or their
no.
faith, right?
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, is there a way to prevent the action from being happening?
I don't think you're ever going to prevent it, man. I mean, you have somebody out there
'Cause
that
I'm saying
has
we
that
could
mindset.
you could protect the airport.
The only thing you could do is, you know, everybody gets in there and they lock the doors down, and everybody's locked in until it's time to leave. But that's not going
But
to
it-
prevent somebody from being outside.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or somebody in that congregation that everybody feels safe with losing their shit all of a sudden, opening fire. You know, you just.
And I don't know. It just kind of hits a tough spot because
is.
low-key when I go to church on Sunday mornings, like I do think that like I shouldn't, but like just not the whole time, but just like a random thought that might come to my head, like, all right, yo, especially on Easter,
Mm-hmm.
because you know a religious holiday. People know that people gather and they celebrate. And
Yeah, well, that's also what terrorists do.
Yeah.
Right.
They terrorize areas that are supposed to feel safe.
Mhm.
The least resistance. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
They just had this bonehead up in L.A. today that they were arrested
mm,
for home terrorist threats, and he had some big plan to do some domestic terrorism.
is that the guy who went to San Marcos or something, or was that the
Ah,
guy
he-
that did the Poway shooting?
No, this is guy. The FBI actually had been doing a sting operation on
really?
this guy,
Oh, really?
and got in close to him and found out his plans and everything else, and actually went to these locations where there was going to be like these rallies and stuff in Long Beach, and went with him and went through where he would set the stuff up at to where it would create the most death.
Damn.
Yeah. He had the whole thing laid out, and then they finally made the arrest on him. And he's some young cat too. Looked like he was maybe Filipino or something, but he was a veteran. He was in the army, got out, and his reasoning was because of the Muslims that were killed in New Zealand in the mosque. That was one of the reasons that he had. He was upset about. Yeah. So it was like a
like
retaliation.
revenge.
Yeah. But I saw that on the news today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit
Prayers,
is
man,
crazy,
to all
man.
to all those families and people in their houses of worship. Man, it's just it definitely is a scary time for sure. I mean, I even think they said something about the way the was it a rabbi in the synagogue up there in Poway,
Poway.
who asked, if you're in the police officer or border patrol, if you do have a firearm and allowed to carry, he said you told him to bring it.
Yeah.
I think that's actually why there probably wasn't worse, because the guy, I think the border patrol had his firearm on him, fired back.
Oh, as a member of that
Yeah.
congregation. Oh, got you.
But
Hey, man.
I don't want to dig too much into that.
Yeah,
'cause it's
like I
just,
said, I don't want to bring the whole mood down, but
Yeah,
that was just something that's been on my mind like ever since it happened. I'm like, damn.
yeah. Stay safe, stay aware.
Always watch your six. Watch each other's backs.
Yep.
Be aware of what's around you.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough one. I don't know. I can tell you that when my kids go to school, I definitely think about it.
Oh
like-
yeah, same aspect.
Like I'm just like, damn, man. I just hope nothing happens. You know what I mean? Gosh, that's sad. That's a sad day when you can't even trust the.
Yeah, it's the time. That's the times we live in nowadays, man. That sucks.
Yeah. Anyhow, switch
Happier
subjects.
subjects.
Yeah.
Happier subjects.
What else going on in this world?
That's
It's
happy?
happier.
Shit.
We haven't find out more about Luke Walton.
Did
Oh.
we?
I don't know. Did
Oh.
you guys find anything else out?
I don't give a shit about Lou Walton
Oh man.
or his dad for that.
Yeah. What else is happening in the world? Let's see. This weekend we have the Holaolea. We have Mary Monarch just finished.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So, my wife was watching it,
Yeah.
and she was watching it religiously. And I talked to you and Alyssa about this, about the sports one.
Yeah.
And I only,
Flying kickboxer.
yeah, that's what it's called. So did you like it? That one? That
I thought it was entertaining for sure. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was super creative. It was definitely fun, like the Kumu said that he wanted it to be. If I was going to be taught that, I would have done it because it looked like it was going to be fun.
If you would have taught that,
Yeah, like if somebody said, "Do you want to learn this?" I'd be like, "Yeah, that looks cool."
but would you have performed that there?
Mm,
Because I know it's a big stage. I mean, I'm not too deep into dance culture, but I know it's a huge stage, right?
yeah,
To be dancing on. Would you do that there?
If you were good at it, you would.
no, I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
they
think
were
so.
good, right?
If he told
They were
you,
good.
If,
They were
if
good.
Kumo told you were doing it, you were doing it.
Oh, obviously.
yeah.
But I'm saying,
If I was,
would
a
you make
teacher.
that decision
But
to?
if I was a teacher, would I pick that? I don't think so. I don't think so. But Then
Also,
again, I don't know.
Akumu did like story on Hawaiian
Um,
kickboxing.
no,
the song
it
was Hawaiian Kickboxer,
Oh,
and they just kind of like played around and they did like a sports melee. Like I
They
don't
did
really,
like a lot of different sports within the dance.
I have to.
Kind of
I
celebrating
never got to see it.
the Islanders that do sports or what? Sports,
maybe.
part of-
Maybe, yeah.
maybe.
That could be.
But
it.
they did like a basketball, baseball version.
They did football.
Yeah.
I mean,
in all their verses.
Hmm.
So it was cool. It was cool to watch. Yeah, I don't think I would have did
Yeah.
it. I don't think I would have picked that to do. But I can tell you this: within the last couple of years, I've seen a lot of growth within Mary Monarch as far as like expansion of ideas and progression of dance culture there. And it could be because the generation that was previous is now passing away, and all the kids are now their kids are now taking over. And so it's definitely changing because now you're no longer having the older generation teach those traditional ones as much.
Yeah, because
And then
that
the-
sounds more like a contemporary.
It is.
new-
Yeah, that was a Awana on Saturday.
Oh, it was an Awana too.
But Kiko, even the Kiko section was a little bit, it's a little bit different from the last 10 years. The only one that was out
Modern?
there really, a lot more modern. I think the only one that was really out there doing that kind of a progression dance was Marco Malu from Oakland, which is one of my favorites, is my favorite. But no one else was really daring enough to do that. And now that you have a bunch of younger generation Kumus, I think, they're all kind of in agreement, like if
let's
you're
do it,
doing it,
yeah.
then I'm cool with doing it. I thought that was cool. Let's all do it now. Where, so it's okay to be progressive. It's okay to kind of change up things.
But you, yeah,
It's like
okay.
us.
Huh?
Say,
We're
It's
in
like
that
tomorrow
same-
dance, right?
Yeah,
We're in that same-
something, but I can say that yeah, I thought it was an interesting Mary Monarch year. Definitely different from the previous ones that I have.
was that
watched.
expected? Do you think?
For me, it was expected.
Yeah?
With Uncle Mark out of the picture, there's a lot of space to play now.
As in creatively?
Yeah.
Ah.
And so he's not gonna be there, so someone has to be out there and make something. Someone has to be out there and kind of get the crowd to get pumped up a little bit and look at the creativity. So, but I liked it. Yeah, I did like it. So
Nice.
Wait,
That's
so
good.
See,
do I have to wait and like watch it on YouTube?
told you, man. Nosy
no,
white
it
people.
was you can go back and watch it, yeah, for sure. But it was it's
On the
already
website, right?
yeah.
Okay.
What you guys doing?
Watching
you
your
know,
nosy
because-
white neighbor that walking by right now,
Oh.
stuck in the driveway. Told you, dude. They're nosy. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, but it was dope nonetheless from what I watched.
Yeah, and if you're not
Very
used to that
little
kind
that
of
I watched.
if you're not used to watching like Mary Monarch, if you never have, I suggest you do, man, because it's cool. It's for a dancer, even I think even for non-dancers. I mean, if you haven't watched it, you should watch at least once.
Culture shock for people that haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's dance on another level.
Yeah.
But that's what dance competitions are. They're dancing
Expert
on
level.
yeah.
At a
Yeah.
That's the
Veteran.
master level.
Yeah, when you pick, like when you play a video game and you pick
That-
like
The boss.
Yeah.
medium,
Yeah.
hard,
Veteran.
yeah, veteran, like it's veteran. You know what I mean? Like that's the best of the best.
Yep.
And I want to go out there and do it one year. Or I wanted to, but that all fell through. Talk about that.
Yeah. I remember
Or-
that.
or
We won't
not.
talk about that. That's a bad scar we want to open up.
Rip those stitches.
Yeah. Give me a couple of shots and I'll start crying on this mic.
I could have been great, man. I could have been.
But yeah, let's do it. Actually, we're almost done, huh?
Yeah. we're almost
Let's
done.
let's do some recommendations, man. We haven't done
Ooh,
those in
yeah.
a while, long time.
Ooh, man.
So let me see. Man, you keep talking and laughing in the background.
That's our producer.
Yeah.
I got a recommendation.
All right.
Yeah, fire the
so,
producer.
this weekend, Hola Leia,
You
come out and go check that out. Some culture shock for you guys.
Asshole.
Nice.
Got him.
You're a dick.
Hey, shout out to those who are on our live feed. Waylon's out there and my sister Sonia.
Oh, right.
I
on.
saw Waylon on Friday night. He I saw his big ass out there. Hard to miss. Big
Damn.
dude, tall dude. Any other recommendations?
You know, if you're on Guam,
Twisted.
if you are on Guam,
Uh-huh.
look out for Matao Shave Ice. Uncle
Yeah.
Nono's out there hustling that
Yeah,
Shave Ice
he
on
is.
the island of Guam right now. If you guys are out there, you're listening, look for Matao. You could look him up on Instagram. He's
Yeah.
got his own Instagram, right?
Oh, he got his. Oh wow,
Yeah,
he started
Matao-
his own Instagram.
For Matao
Huh.
Shave Ice.
That's weird.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird how that happened.
Yeah.
No, it
Oh,
was
he
probably
didn't do
one
it?
of my cousins that did it.
But no, check him out, man. Go get
Bullshit.
some of that good shave eyes, Uncle No No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you be
get
his
some of
Awesome.
that
Yeah.
bullshit too. How about that?
Somebody-
Hey, serving up daily dose of bullshit.
Yeah, that's half off for him.
And if he's out there fishing and not manning the booth, serve yourself. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
serve
from-
yourself.
Shout me out.
Yeah, just Vince T. Recommendations for this week.
Oh man, I'm gonna go the podcast route. Some recommendations. If you like comedy, if you like hood comedy, 85 South Show is my favorite.
What's hood comedy?
You know, the shit that we live through every day.
And
You know,
what?
what I'm
You made some
What's
other
that?
comments before, and some other shows got me concerned too.
Why?
We'll talk about it off air, man. But you know what? Now go ahead. I'm just messing with you.
Again, I ain't give a shit.
Yeah.
No. But actually, one of my cousins just put me on another podcast for all the audio engineers out there. It's called This Sounds Better, and there's only 3 episodes in right now. But basically, they go behind the scenes and discuss the ins and outs of like maybe their daily projects and like how they break things down more on the technical scale. For all the audio engineers or aspiring artists, even that way they understand like what actually goes on.
What's that one?
It's called This Sounds Better.
Okay,
It's a
it's
new
a podcast.
it's a new podcast.
Oh, that's
Um,
interesting.
Yeah, and I've been listening to that just to keep my mind sharp on it.
Nice.
But yeah, those two, check those two out. One to learn and one to laugh.
Nice. Recommendation for this week. Let me see. Books. I think I did a couple more books.
Nice.
I read or I listened to. I got to make sure I make that distinction.
Audiobooks.
Yeah, I always do audiobooks because for me it's easier. It's easier to
It's easier for you to pronounce the words.
yeah, that I don't understand.
No, rewind.
It was Living with a Seal.
Mm.
So that's have you read that?
Navy
book?
SEAL?
Living with a seal.
Yeah.
No.
Navy Seal. Yeah, no, like a
No, man.
like SeaWorld seal. No.
You a piece of sh-
No, so Living with a Seal. Yeah, it was a good book. So this guy lives with a Navy SEAL for 30 days. It's a Navy SEAL that was from San Diego.
Mhm.
He met him here doing one of those ultimate marathons. And I guess the dude ran the ultimate marathon. The Navy SEAL ran the ultimate marathon by himself when you're supposed to have like a team of 4 to 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
It is the team.
Yeah. So he ends up doing it in 24 hours by himself. And I guess the guy's super intrigued, meets him, says, "Hey, I want you to come and train me." And the Navy SEAL's like, he isn't like a friendly dude. He's like a big dickhead. And he's
Way to support our troops, Rich.
yeah. No, he is. He's like, dude, you listen to the book or read the book, man. He constantly just says, "Fuck that, dude. Fuck you, motherfucker. Get your ass over here." Like, that's all he ever says.
Damn.
It's either fuck you, fuck this, or fuck something. It's like, damn, dude. And
All right, maybe he is a dick.
Yeah. It's like, make me some fucking eggs. Like, Jesus, man.
Please,
Make the man
damn,
some
nigga.
eggs.
Please.
Make the man some eggs.
That
But-
sounds fun.
yeah. But yeah, so he does it for 30 days. They kind of build like a relationship, which is
Fucking crazy.
yeah, fucking crazy. But the dude, like, man, he runs in like -degree weather. He makes the
It's fucking nuts.
Wow.
yeah, the dude run in -degree weather.
He makes fire out of ice.
Not magic. But it's a good book. It's interesting, and then I even think the Navy SEAL has his own book as well.
Fucking A.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. It's called This Fucking Book.
No way.
I don't know.
Written
I don't know
by
if
this
it's good.
fucking guy right
Yeah.
fucking here.
Should have been called Read This Effing Book.
So yeah, it's a good book. That one, and then I also got. There's another one I thought I read, but maybe not.
Any good golf spots? I know you've been golfing lately.
Oh yeah, golfing. Shot a 99, which is
That-
good for me because I haven't golfed in like 14 years.
Oh, okay.
Well, besides the one I did with Mark on the executive course.
But you getting back
Um,
into it?
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's a good walk. Yeah, it's just, you chill out there. You go out there, you hit some balls, and hang out with your buddies.
That's Friday morning, right?
So we did that. I did that with my buddy on my birthday. Yeah, it was cool. Sequan Golf Course down here in San Diego. It's definitely one of the top ones I would say I ever golfed. Nice greens, you know, but yeah, I think other than that, I don't think I have anything else. Do you guys have any other recommendations for the week before we sign out of here?
Oh man.
Somebody wants to go get a tattoo, they go see our boy Kuya.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Oh
can.
yeah, you go see Kuya Good
Oh.
Life Tattoo.
Congrats to him too.
Yeah.
He just had his newborn.
Yeah, he
Nice.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When did he have his?
Oh man, I want to say last week.
It was
I don't know the exact day, but I know
He's been
he was
putting it
born
all over
early-
Instagram.
yeah,
man.
healthy. So congrats
Oh yeah.
to you and your family, Kuya.
Yes, sir. Bless for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see him pretty soon. Actually,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get a tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what you want?
I'm not gonna say it on air.
All
I
right.
know a lot of people walk around with the same shit.
Get
Like we already do.
Get a
Gonna
neck,
get a
get me
dick.
neck tattoo, man.
All right.
Same.
That'd be dope. Take some pictures.
Yeah, but if you guys are still listening, we're gonna go live. Well, I'm gonna go live from Whole Outlet Saturday.
Cool.
So you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. And if you're in San Diego, please come through. It's very relaxing. Parking is there. Food is great.
Yeah. Food
By
is
the
Food
water.
is food is great. It's by
Just
the water.
don't get that damn iced tea. The one I got that was like $8. Mother.
What was it again, Rich?
Huh?
What was it? It was just it was like a can, right?
Yeah, it's the what's those Hawaiian drink cans?
Oh, the not the Pog.
Oh, the Lily Koi Passion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lily Koi
Hawaiian
Passion.
Sun.
In a
Hawaiian
mi-
Sun,
yeah,
yeah,
in a-
Hawaiian
in
Sun.
in a damn mason jar with some damn bubbles at the bottom.
Oh yeah. I
Fucking
remember
$12, bro. So mad. So disappointed. Don't.
that. You
Oh,
looked
yeah, I
in the
remember
back
that.
and you're like,
Yeah.
Is that
"Is that a Hawaiian
a
Sun?"
Hawaiian Sun can?
Yeah.
You kidding me? $12 for this shit?
That thing's $1, man. Well, you're
Hey.
paying for the jar.
Yeah.
Hey, well, give it to me in a plastic cup.
Well, like yesterday, we
Just
had to
give me the can.
I was at the Wild Animal Park yesterday. Just curiosity, I walked up to a vending machine. I looked, $4.50 for a 20-ounce soda out of the machine. I was
Oh,
like,
my
what
God.
the hell? Dude, I could buy like 3 12-packs at Food for Less.
Oh man, so frustrating. So frustrating.
Yeah,
This
I don't know,
inflation is crazy, son.
Well, anyways, come support Whole Outlet. Jesus.
Just not that booth.
Yes.
You want to drop that name?
I don't know the name of the booth. I just know what it looks like. I'm gonna be over there protesting. I swear, like them people on the beach, man. Huh? What?
No,
Just joking.
Whole
All right.
Outlet will be at Deanza Cove.
Oh,
I'm
look who,
just joking.
look-
Maybe I'm
look-
serious.
look who got a flyer. Go ahead, Javen. Promo that.
Yeah. So Whole Outlet, May 4th, May 5th, Deanza Cove, Mission Bay, San Diego. It will be from 9 to 6 on Saturday and 10 to 4 Sunday. Free
You're
admission
on
and parking.
Island Block Radio, Pulse of the Pacific, where paradise lives.
Sponsored by.
All right. With that being said, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I can't take any more of Javen's sexy voice.
This is the quiet
All right,
storm.
we're outta here.
On Island Block Radio.
All right, everybody. We tuning out.
Escalators.
All right. Shoes.